Now to the story, a desperate mother and the Bishop Lavis community in Cape Town searching for a missing baby. 2-month-old Kaisha Meniers was allegedly taken on the 30th of April. Police sharing pictures of the female suspect who was pictured with the baby. It was on CCTV footage. Now our reporter Monique Mortlock following the story, and she has the very latest. Monique, thank you very much for joining us. Obviously our thoughts are with the family at this stage. It must be the most horrific thing to go through. I know that you've spoken to them, but tell us as well what we know of how this incident occurred.
Sally, I'll try to give you the concise version. As the mother, we spoke for nearly an hour as she was explaining what happened, what allegedly happened on the 30th of April. She says that on that day she was deeply worried about what she's going to be putting on the table for her family, as she and her husband, they are unemployed, and she was at the shops at the time, and a woman approached her asking her if she can bless her by offering some assistance, by offering some help, whether it be by buying something for the baby. She saw the baby in the pram, or food. Cut to make a long story short, the woman ended up looking after Kaisha. She was holding the baby in her arms, as well as Francis Meniers' 2 other children, 2 other boys, young boys, because Francis asked if she can quickly just pop into the supermarket. And at this point, the woman had gained a lot of trust from Francis, because Francis saw her as this angel, this good Samaritan that came at a time when she desperately needed help. The next thing she knew, she just quickly, she looked outside to see if her kids were okay. And we went to that shop right at the entrance where this woman was allegedly standing, and she saw that the pram was gone and that the woman who'd been holding Kaisha, that she was gone. And it was at this point that she frantically asked her eldest son, where is the baby? Where is the woman? And he couldn't answer her, and he just started crying. She started asking all of the people who were in the line at the time if they saw this woman. No one could answer her. No one saw where this woman went. She just seems to disappear. And it was then that a frantic search began by Francis Meniers, as well as community members, and they also went to the police station after this.
Sure. So it's been 4 days. Let's listen to a clip of the interview you had with the mother.
Maar ze uit die dias nie kan sien met preme en die persone. De mij nog daar. Oké, ze kan zeggen hoe gaan we doen. Ze staan koop. Maar zoek my seun en van aangestap soos hy na winkel toe kom, ek vra vir hom, "Verkieba, as jou suster." Hy sê, hy sê, "Verkie, jou suster." Ek nou adere. Toe my kind begin hysterika huil, toe ek dit is reg hem. Ek vra vir die mense op die stoep, ek kan nie antwoord gee nie.
Have the police said anything about what they think the motive might be? We have had cases before of women who've lost a baby and then they go on to take a newborn, but we also know that child trafficking is a concern. Are the police giving any suggestions as to what might be behind this kidnapping?
Nothing yet, Sally. I think it's still early days, or the police may not have enough evidence yet to make any sort of conclusive statements. What we do know is that they have circulated pictures of the woman, as you saw, that alleged suspect with the baby. They've circulated pictures of Kaisha, asking the public for their assistance. And when I spoke to the community policing forums, Graham Lindhorst, a little earlier today, he was saying that they will continue helping the family, they will continue with the search parties. What community members have been telling us is that they've been receiving very little assistance from the SAPS when they go out to conduct their various search parties in the different townships or informal settlements or in the area. But the CPF says the police are doing all that all they can. At this moment, a kidnapping case hasn't been opened yet. So for now, it's still not a kidnapping case, but all we know is that the police are searching for this woman and for the baby. But I believe there is another bite from Graham Lindors from the CPF. Let's just take a listen to what he has to say.
No, on Monday we came out here as the CPF, we came out here as a neighborhood watch, and we assisted wherever we could. We went out to Malawi Camp and Freedom Farm, and we assisted with the search there. That search didn't yield anything, and we're still willing to gather whatever needs to be gathered. As a CPF, we committed to ensure that we assist the family as far as we can to ensure that we find the baby wherever the baby might be.
Gosh, so baby Kaisha Meniers has been missing now for about 4 days, snatched on the 30th of April. Let's hope there's a breakthrough really soon in Bishop Lavis. Thank you so much for that update. That's our reporter, Monique Mortlock.